As we all know, in Le Mans 24 hours, many things can happen.
The simulator really prepares us for all the eventualities.
Wow. So now I'm looking at the video of my first simulator experience here in Cologne back in 2011. So yeah, I look very young. Okay, so we are in a pit lane now, just about to exit to the first corner. So this first corner is very quick and you have to brake right after the end of first corner to turn to the chicane, the second gear. Personally, simulator is very useful, the tool for the driver. First, to learn the track if you don't know, and secondly, you can go through many different procedures. Especially this is important before Le Mans because we have a lot of emergency procedure we need to remember. Of course, in the race team you can try many different setups, but also in the simulator you can have every different car you want. So this kind of development is very important for Toyota.
We need to be on top of the technology, and as well it has to be as close to the reality as possible, and it's also something that we use a lot for road car projects, especially at the early stage where the car is not existing. The simulator is also able to prepare for specific scenarios which relates to reliability, which means we can simulate engine failures, tire punctures which will not be detected by a sensor, and how the driver will need to react to it, and this is kind of part of the training we do every year before Le Mans. However, there are issues like last year with the fuel pump and the clogging of the filters, which we are not really prepared for. However, the fact that we were trained so much with other scenarios made us able to take the right decision and go around it and still get the win at the end, so it was very important. Yeah.
We had to do is basically before every hard braking, we had to basically press this one once before the braking to activate the default mode. And then the position was already set before that, so I had to press the button again to switch off the fuel pump after I started braking. And then the important bit was before the acceleration I had to press this again, because if you have a fuel pump switched off, we couldn't accelerate. So this was very tricky for the driver. Braking just before the curve into very slow speed. Second gear. And going into the Indianapolis very high speed first part, and then the second part is second, third gear normally. I went second though. The simulator will be a very important part for car development for Toyota in the future, because you can simulate many different situations, and even if you don't have a real car at the real track, you can test many things. So it's very important.
Yeah, so the future of the simulator looks very bright. It's going to continue to be a very important role player in motorsport and as well the road car development.